when you want to use machine learning with MATLAB, as I said, machine learning workflow would be like that means the workflow of access the explore the data. Data is available in database, but what is data? That is collected from various sensors. Okay, data will be collected from various sensors, but it may be converted either in form of values or either in form of images or either in form of signals. It may be anything. So signal, that is one dimension, or images may be two dimension, or value in terms of Excel sheet. Okay, so that will be collected, then working with messy data. So but data will be noisy, data will not be clean. So we have to do the pre-processing. Always remember, without pre-processing you cannot work in a data analysis or data visualization. So we have to first pre-process the data. So pre-processing technique, and then data will be very clumsy and huge. So what exactly we are going to do? We have to reduce the data. That is called dimension reduction. So dimension reduction technique as well as feature extraction. So we need to extract the features. Features may be low level, medium level, high level. So during the traditional methods, we were doing the feature extraction by using of feature extraction technique, and then we are feeding to the classifier. Now what we are doing the feature extraction by using of deep learning. That is feature learning. That is automatic feature extraction technique. And then model will be created. Then optimize the parameter and model will be validated by creating of confusion models. So here desktop apps are there. We are using MATLAB, we are using C, C++, Java on embedded device and hardware server. So this kind of package will be installed into the device, and device will work like a, with respect to AI, automated diagnosis of the fault will be there. That means initially data will be collected, data will be pre-processed, that algorithm will be responsible to pre-process, classify and find out the faults and diagnose the faults automatically. That can be done in the particular car or anywhere or in an aeroplane or anywhere. So this is the complete desktop app. Application will be there. So what you are doing, you are creating a code like you have created an operating system. So operating system, you don't have exact code. What you are having? EXE. You have EXE. You have code of operating system. Operating system code not selling by the Microsoft. No one is selling operating system code. They are selling only EXE file. You are running EXE file. So you are purchasing a pen drive, you are purchasing a hard disk. In that software will be there. But software is auto run. During connection, code will run. During removal, code will run. That's all. That is driver. That is called driver. Device driver. So every device will run by the driver. Without driver, you cannot run any device. Either your camera, either your printer. If you connect printer without driver, can you run the printer? Printer driver will be required, otherwise device will not understand what is definition of the device. So device definition will be given to operating system by the driver. So that will be the final task we are doing. So AI is also doing like a product will be developed with AI. So AI will be the software. AI will be the software. That will just, whatever the task will be there, you want to optimize something, you want to fault regulations, identification, diagnosis, anything will be there. Let's example in medical field, data will be collected. How? By CT scan. Connected to the computer. That technician is asking, sit on the machine, taking the images by applying of radiation. And computer will be there, computer will capture the all images. But he is not giving immediate report to me. He is organizing, he is processing, he is completely generating the report. Then report will be written, what is the problem will be there in brain. The brain consists of Parkinson, Alzheimer, cancer, anything. That report will be analyzed by the particular feature will be extracted, classified and report has generated. Understand, it will be done by code. It will be done by algorithm. Technician is not doing anything. Just he is collecting data. So data collections, then working by pre-processing, then developer will develop the model and the finally integrate to the system. So ultimately, in terms of MATLAB, we are having classifier learner and regression learner. That is app will be there. If you see the app, that means this app will provide the tool for with respect to user-friendly environment for research and engineer, that they can use the any machine learning technique without any programming knowledge. You does not require to write a code also. Just only you can start with respect to select the data to the any file, and then choose the classifier, then train the classifier, access the classifier performance by report will be generated, and export the classifier. So that is the requirement in terms of this way. This way window will come, the data will be read, so select the data from there by this app, and you can test, you can learn, you can explain. These are the methods will be available, these are the blocks are available, scatter plot, confusion matrix, anything you want to generate, you can generate. So if this will be available, then you have to go through the procedure will be same. Similar classifier learner also, regression learner also will be work like a classifier. Same, select data, choose the regression model, train the model, access the model performance, and export the model. Like that. This is the model will be true false response and predictive response will be generated. This is the prediction by the various models. Now this is the data set will be available like .cs2 file. This will be available in workspace. Workspace is temporary memory given by MATLAB. This will be available here. This is the data sets in CSV file in terms of visualization. So data visualization. We have given a data visualization. By the library we are going to do this data visualization. This is the features. This is label. Now understood, label means with input you should provide the output. Like student receive 90% marks, so you are giving pass and fail. And you are predicting whether he pass or fail by program also you can. But how you will make that is pass and fail? You must know whether he passed by or not. He received 33 marks. So you know he is passed. And machine also will predict this is pass, P equal to 3. But machine has predicted fail. That is false input. If it happened to you, what you will do? You will go for recorrection. Machine has done this type. Happening or not? So machine can generate false repeat. Human are not generating false repeat. Machine is generating false. We are talking about machine only. So what is my point? So you have label. Student has appeared in the exam and they receive the marks, and result has generated by user first and then given to the machine. Machine also generated, but machine may be predict correct or may be incorrect. That is called true positive or true negative. False positive and false negative. That is the role of AI. So here output must be available. That is called label data. Let's example, you want to recognize a car through the camera. So first you have to draw the car by your hand. And then that car and that car must match by your appearance. If you not draw the car, then how machine will understand what is the structure of car? It may be rectangle, it may be circle. So machine will learn circle as a car, but car architecture is not a circle, it's a rectangle. Rectangle and this line. So you have to draw exactly and make it, that is called ground truth or annotation in our definition. If you are a programmer, you should know this definition. Ground truth or annotation. If you are a engineer, you must know either electrical, mechanical, civil, but ground truth, anybody will tell you what is the meaning of ground truth. Exact output is called ground truth. That will be created by human or by software, by dedicated process. An output that will be created by algorithm, that is called predicted result. And predicted result will match by correct output. That procedure is doing AI. AI what is doing? Human error ko reduce. We want to reduce human error by program. We are creating a program and then we are generating the error. So this label and match with features. So alphabets, like you have the example, tomato classification. So tomato will be classified by which feature? Color, first feature. and then pattern, then texture. Then you have two features. Either one feature is color, second feature is pattern, third feature is texture. Three features, and label is what tomato exactly must be aware. Then what is the structure of tomato? Understood? So that label will be given, then input, then output. So black box means you have to write a program. Then program must recognize tomato as a tomato. Got it my point? So same way we are going to design the output. This is the machine learning app. Various classifier will be available. You can use SVM, you can use DM, deep neural network, you can use neural network. So many classifier will be. Select data and develop the model. Then classifications. So generated the. So by default decision tree algorithm appear. We can select this algorithm. Data selected, algorithm selected, then classification, select all available algorithm, run the training process. So you have to train them all. Then classification with the best accuracy. Select KNN algorithm, then produce the result. Plot of various features, confusion matrix will be plotted. So this is confusion matrix. So what is this? True positive, true positive, true positive, true. Rest is false positive, false negative and true negative. This is receiver operating characters. And export the data to the code. Save the script. Then classes must receive the data set labeled to train. Now testing. Testing means unseen data. But in testing, no label. Testing means no label. Like exam, do you have answers also with the questions? Do you have seen that questions earlier? You are a BTech student, sir. So do you have the questions? You can understand very easily this thing. So in exam, whatever teacher taught, based on that experience, they are asking questions. That was unseen or not? That is the procedure, same for machine. Machine must recognize unseen problems. Based on the example, but question would be same like integration question. Question sin square x. Evaluate. But we have studied already different cos square x. So sin square x will be same kind of cos square x or not? So already cos square x was taught in the class, but sin square x asked in the exam. Got it? Similar, the property will be similar or not? It does not mean they asked different thing which was not taught in the class. That is out of syllabus things. With syllabus only we are asking. With features, learn. Whatever the feature you learn. The question is that we have made a classifier based on the tomato, but we cannot ask for potato classification. Because feature of potato will be different. Na? So potato classification won't work here. That is different thing. Understand? So likewise we have to test the model, prediction, classification and bring the result. Then testing the classification algorithm. Different. These are the testing part. So we can see the result with regression analysis also. Because classification true and false only. Yes or no only, 1 and 0 only. But regression is continuous. Output is continuous. That would be also done. This is the select the data from workspace. Then started with the MATLAB. Then from the data set choose the independent dependent features. Then to examine the regression model where whatever the models are available. Then we have to show the plot. Then we have to check the plot with respect to model performance. And then we have to see the residual plot with respect to difference between actual and prediction entries during training observation. So we have predicted correctly or not, that will be done by this. So like same way we are using Jupyter Notebook in 4 energy system. Jupyter Notebook, how to use? Just see the Jupyter Notebook. Just these are the notebook will do. Statistical modeling, data visualizations, numerical simulations, lab notebook, document sharing, process documentation, teaching, learning and much more. We can use by as per the academic and industry point of view. Now, how does Jupyter Notebook work? Browser, notebook server and kernel. How this is user is working. So set up browser runs the same computer as server program connecting through the local web connection. Server retrieve the relevant notebook file communicate with the kernel to execute the written code and display the result in the browser. This is the files. When notebook will start in the browser, files running in cluster, this will be there. So files tab, notebook launches in the folders where Anaconda installed, and limiting access of the file within the folder. Or to work with file outside the location, notebook must be started in different folders, and user can navigate the file system. That means you have to choose the file where the file will be there, where you have saved the file. Like normal way you are clicking the file will open in the notebook. So likewise user can navigate the file system, create the new folder, text file will be there, upload the files, use the standard drag and drop functionality that you are using normally, and then that would be there in particular operating system. So likewise, this is a new menu. New menu will change, the number of these lines will be created. Now Python 3 terminal, that is the terminal will be. So that means this option started with OS dependent terminal on Windows. It opens the particular either by DOS or other kind of operating system. Python 3 kernel can use started from the menu, which is essential for running Python code. So at least one kernel must be active to execute the Python command. Additionally, other kernel also can be installed and support the different programming language beyond the Python. That is the case will be here. Now running tape. Then the tape will display all active terminals and notebook kernel that have been started but not closed. This is the cell. So here one plus command will come. You can create multiple cells. Okay, so and then we can do the run. So by the run command, we can just execute the statement. So you can just see whatever the statement will be written, that run by run. So this is the primary interface, include menu for various operations. Most importantly, cell for writing and executing code. So this area is called cell. And if you click here, one plus button will come. You can create multiple cells while creating of new programs. So Jupyter Notebook, the cells will be created. The text in the can be. This is the like you have written print hello world, print hello world, print hello world. So cell is using code instead of markdown. Syntax highlighting the help distinguish between different elements of the code. So in is indicate that code will be there in cell with number inside the bracket. So this string will be there. One cell, two cell, like that. Multiple cells will be created. Like that. This is the 4 into number. So number already declared in one cell, and 4 into number 42 will take. 42 is what? Variable. 42 into 3 output will be displayed. Like in MATLAB, what you are doing command from 4 into 4 output will come. So likewise cell, there are multiple command will be written. So 4 into 4, 4 into 4 into 4, all output will be displayed in output cell. Input cell, output cell. So multiple cell will be created to execute the Python code. So likewise, if you install any already executed program that is already available in a particular cell, just one by one cell you have to run it. Then it will run. Otherwise, if it not run, it will give the error. If the library is not supported, if library will be outdated, or if library not executed. That is the procedure point of view. Now, stopping the Jupyter Notebook, save the notebook. So you can save the notebook, you can shut down the notebook, you can stop the server, you can interrupt the notebook also, because notebook is running through kernel. In backend, that process is going on. That means you can click X command, and that on the browser window is not sufficient, then it does not shut down the notebook server on the kernel. So notebook will continue running in the background. If you not stop, notebook will run in background because it is running by kernel with backend side. So that you have to stop it. So if it is necessary to return later, then browser can remain open without needing to shut down also. If you don't want to close the notebook, once you start again, notebook will be the same position. So that will be the case here. So now this is the Jupyter Notebook. Now here we can see, here we can go in particularly save the checkpoint, revert the checkpoint. These are the, so this downloading and exporting the Jupyter Notebook. That means you can save the notebook and you can use another system also, or you can transfer the notebook also. and sometimes you want to run that notebook through Google Colab. So you can use that one also. Suppose you are going some other place, you don't have laptop, you will get some system there. Through Google Colab, you can access that notebook also. That means you can download, you can export in future purpose. So you can use it, that notebook also.